What's up, guys? My name is Patricia. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a message for you, but just before that, I'm so glad that you decided to join me. If this is the first time you're tuning into any one of my videos, welcome. I upload every Sunday and Thursday, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing. How you doing? How you living? How you feeling, guys? Let me get this good old chapstick on my lips. Feels much better. I have a message for you guys. I'm gonna try not to snatch your edges, guys. That is not my intention. One of you guys said that in the comment section of one of my most recent videos, and I found it so funny. That was not my intention to snatch anybody's edges out, but you guys know that I give it to you how it comes to me, and it's something that I'm learning that I want to pass on to you guys, right? Because I think a lot of what we go through doesn't always have to do with us 100%, but sometimes we go through things to help someone else go through things. You know what I mean? A lot of times I'm able to connect with people because of the things that I've been through. I'm able to speak to certain people because I have been there, and I know what I wish I had. You know, in that moment, I'm able to connect with people that way. And so I'm grateful for hard times if it means I get to help someone else through. My intention is not for this to be long, because I don't have a whole lot to say, but it was something that resonated with me that I want to pass on. It actually also started a mini discussion on my Facebook page, or my personal Facebook page actually, when I posted it. First of all, let's deal with the elephant in the room. The hair is different. I just noticed, I was like, they might have questions about the hair. The hair is different. I did get it cut quite a bit. The back is at about bra strap length. In my last natural hair update video, a lot of you guys had beef with me because I didn't actually give you guys a length check. If you follow me on Instagram, then you did see where my hair actually falls right now. But unfortunately, it was after the cut and not before the cut where I was. I wish I was able to show you guys what my hair was like before the cut. But it is layered a little bit. It's really, really flat. And normally when I flat iron my hair on my own, I don't do it this bone straight. I like the fluffy type of look. You guys have seen that a lot on my channel. But it's interesting because now that I have this leather jacket on, boots, I don't know, the sleek look is actually kind of cute. But yeah, guys, we have a message today, so let's talk about it. So I was watching Facebook. You know how the Facebook videos come up on your timeline, and so it was a video of Steve Harvey, and I guess on his show there's a segment where the audience gets to ask him questions, and so there was a young lady. Matter of fact, I'll share it to my Facebook page right now if I haven't already. I know I did on my personal page. I'll share it to my Facebook page right now, so if you are following me on Facebook, then you've seen it. So it was a young lady who said, I have this 20-year friendship with this person. We've been through everything together. So I supported her at her wedding, I supported her at baby shower, I support her and everything that she does, and we're really, really close friends, but lately she's been ghosting me. I had a recent big 40th birthday party, and she didn't show up. She just didn't show up. And she said, if I approach the situation, I feel like I'll be emotional, because she really hasn't been there for me lately. And so I really appreciated Steve Harvey's response, in that he said, there is an expiration date to relationships. There is an expiration date to certain friendships, and I've talked about this in the past, but the way he phrased this really resonated with me, right? So we talked about sometimes it's time to leave, right? Where we've overstayed our welcome, and I think a lot of times we overstay our welcome, specifically in friendships. And I think sometimes as people, women in particular, we tend to not really realize when the milk is expired. And it's time to, I don't want to say throw away. I was trying to stick with the analogy, but it kind of sounded harsh. I don't mean throw away, but at least put to the side and keep moving. We get really, because we're so emotionally invested, and what we do is we come at these situations very emotionally, and we end up doing more harm than good, because we are dragging something out that was never meant to still exist in your life. And I've gone through this where I've had friendships where I overstayed my welcome. right? Where I was doing the most, and not doing the most, but just trying to be a good friend, just trying to be a good friend, trying to be a good family member by still feeding a relationship, even though the relationship was no longer serving me, though it wasn't reciprocal. And you don't give to get, but there should be balance, right? But when you get to the point where you're nearing the end of a relationship, you find yourself still putting in the same energy as you once were, and you're no longer getting anything back because it's nearing the end and the relationship has served its time. I did a video entitled Who Sent You? And in that video we talked about how there are different types of friends, different types of people that are sent your way. Not even just that, I feel like in terms of dating, there's obviously people that are sent your way that you're not meant to marry, but you marry the wrong person that should have expired out of your life. You know what I mean? But you're not marrying that person causes you hell because you overstayed your welcome in that relationship. A lot of us do that in relationships, and we do also in friendships. And what we have to realize is sometimes things expire, and it's hard because you get used to someone. They become part of your day, they become a part of your routine. You sort of develop this sort of emotional dependence on some level when it comes to them. But what we have to remember is people are sent into our lives for a season, for a period of time, and for a reason. And sometimes after that reason is served and you guys have both added to each other's lives, in that time, it's time to part. Yes, things happen, especially if you're a single girl like me, and a lot of times where you have friendships where the person gets married or the person has a child and the priorities shift, right? And we talked about that too, like something like my best friend just got married or something now, and it was in a singles club video where we talked about that sort of dynamic of single people, can they be friends with married people, right? And there's certain friendships that can stand the test of time. There's certain friendships that can navigate that very easily and very smoothly. And there are other ones that dissipate there once one person takes a different path. And I don't think you should have this sort of resentment. And in that video, I think I was coming from the place of positivity, because I do have positive relationships with people who are married, who went through that shift, and we were still able to maintain the relationship, the integrity of the relationship. Though the details may look different, the integrity of the relationship was still the same. I've had those positive experiences in it, but I do understand there are a lot of people who don't have those positive experiences because relationships cannot navigate through that life change very easily. Or even children, where it's difficult to still hang out with the person or go certain places now, because you guys are literally two different places in your life. And I don't think we should harbor resentment. Was there something on my lip? I don't think we should have resentment towards our friends when something happens to them, or a change happens in their life, when their priorities change and the nature or the integrity or the strength of relationship is not able to hold up. We should really just take it as a loss. And also, you going back to the example on the show, Steve Harvey specifically said, let it go. Let it go. Sometimes we desperately try to hold on to things. We confront people. It's negative. There's yelling. We're putting energy into something that really should no longer exist. And I would take it like a step further, where really, even in your friendship, these are very important things. I think I read somewhere, you are the sum of the people that are closest to you, right? So these are the people that resemble you. These are like mirrors. Certain aspects of you, mirrors around you. You want to make sure that these people still represent you. And if this person no longer wants to be in your circle, you can excuse them, and it's okay. There doesn't have to be words. There doesn't have to be confrontation. There doesn't have to be anger. Part ways and let it go. There was a person who commented and said, the friend could be going through something, the friend could be going through something right now, and we can't just dismiss people like that. I would say be smart about it, in that you know, is this a trend? Is this all of a sudden? Or has this been a slow progression? You can tell when you're growing apart with someone as opposed to something just happening in their life, especially if you're really close to them. You can feel when their energy is off. You can feel when something is wrong. So definitely don't drop someone when they're going through something, or you drop someone just because they're having a hard time and they're at work a lot because they're trying to pay their bills and so they can't hang out as much. We're definitely not doing that. We're talking about the friend that you are losing. We're talking about the relationship that you are losing. Guess what? It's starting to turn. And the last thing you want is to be sipping on rancid milk. But in turn, come to terms and have peace that this relationship has expired. Gather what you can from the experience, your experience with this person, and move on. This friendship has expired and it's time to move on. And there may not be a person immediately to replace this person, right? But we talked about how important your tribe was in a video or two, and pray to God and ask him, hey, I need some positive people. I need some like-minded people, because I understand that I am the sum of the people that are closest to me, and I want to make sure that these people resemble who I currently am and where I'm going. And he will do that for you. Hey guys, that was my message for you guys today. I hope you guys received it. If this message was for you, if it resonated with you right now, or if you can think at a period of time where you had to come to terms with an expired relationship, share your thoughts and experience down in the comment section, guys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys very, very soon with another video. This video will go up Sunday, so that means I'll see you, which is today, so I'll edit it and post it. So that means I'll see you guys Sunday with another video. I participated in the Sephora VIB sale, so I will be sharing with you guys the things that I picked up, and that'll be on Thursday. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. And as always, God bless.